It just got real. When I tell you, I was in complete shock when I seen Ace Metaphor drop some receipts. Now, I would have posted this earlier, but when I tell you, reading and editing and doing all this extra shit takes time. So please hit the like button on your way out. Let's get into it. I've always been transparent with my supporters, and today is no different. What you're about to hear is an audio recording of an unlawful attempt by Keita Rose to extort $500,000 from me. $500,000, y'all. Let me be clear. Keita Rose has been 100% compensated for 100% of her services. See last slides. So basically, Ace had posted this earlier and took it down. So while Keita was live, people were saying Ace took it down, Ace took it down. And I was just like, wow, that speaks volumes. Ace is scared. But then he posted this with extra receipts. So I guess we're going to get into those in a second. Everyone has their right to make their own decisions about what they believe, but I want my fans to hear the truth for themselves before jumping to conclusions based on false and damaging accusations. This isn't about drama. This is about integrity and defending my name. Listen for yourself and decide what you believe. Thank you for your continued support. Well, Keita said she recorded the same calls that he has, so we'll have to wait and see what Keita has.
You hear me? Yeah, because I'm really talking to him because I know he's watching. Your fans are going to believe everything you tell them until I show them. Hey, boo. Type shit. I need a charger, a type C, because I got to record. I recorded the conversations too.
To the fans of Ace Metaphor and Ace Metaphor Productions and tonight's conversation, I'm sharing this sensitive information only because of an unlawful attempt by Keita Rose to extort $500,000 from me. In her failed effort to defame my character and secure an unlawful payday, I feel it's necessary to inform my supporters of the truth. As many of you know, I've always prided myself on being an open book. My journey, including the challenges I've faced, have given me the insight needed to offer meaningful relationship advice. Out of respect for my ex-wife's privacy and in accordance with legal requirements surrounding my expungement, I have never publicly shared these details until now. As I've shared before, my past has shaped me and given me the life experiences I use to offer real relationship advice to so many. Out of respect for my ex-wife's privacy, her requests, and the legal guidelines surrounding my expungement, I've refrained from publicly discussing these details. However, due to the false and dramatic claims being made now, and sharing and releasing of my information pertaining to my expunged record, I feel compelled to provide the truth. Here's my story. When I was 20 years old, I married my ex-wife in December of 2009. As many can relate, being young and in love can make it difficult to manage emotions, especially in challenging times. Our relationship was unpredictable and often led to arguments. During these disagreements, I have never physically harmed my ex-wife. In 2011, after one such argument, in an effort to de-escalate the argument and in response to certain actions of my ex-wife, I removed my wife from our apartment and was later arrested for doing so. At the time, I didn't understand that removing her from the home was against the law. As a result, I was charged. Despite this, my wife and I continued to see each other on and off as we tried to reconcile. In 2012, I was able to resolve this legal matter. I received a disorderly conduct violation, which was later expunged. Later that year, my ex-wife and I mutually decided to separate and move forward with our lives. I'm sharing this part of my life not for sympathy, but so you can understand that I, like everyone else, have made mistakes, grown, and learned from my experiences. I am sharing because I want to be sure that any telling of my private history is accurately displayed. I do not believe or condone anyone having to suffer their history being publicly shared without their consent and without it coming directly from the people directly involved, which has happened here. I did not at any time share this information with Nikita Moon. Damn, he put her government. But I am now required to clarify an intimately personal matter that only occurred between myself and my ex-wife and is legally not publicly available because I would not provide money to Nikita Moon in exchange for Nikita. Ooh, damn, sir. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all don't read these things. People just need to say what they gotta say. because having to pause and scroll and do all this stuff, especially when you can't see with the words, it's a bit annoying. So yeah, let me read this for you guys before y'all start talking shit in the comments. I would not provide money to Nikita Moon in exchange for Nikita Moon not to speak to or release this matter. I am now 35 years old and have had no further issues with the law in the 15 years since. Today, I stand as a man who deeply respects the law and the women in my life. My hope is that my story demonstrates my growth and the lessons I've learned, allowing me to continue helping others who may be struggling in love. Thank you for your continued support and trust. Sincerely, Ace Metaphor. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see what Keita got to say, because he dropped text messages to prove something. Let's see what it is. Hey Ace, Kel stole about $13K from me. Please cease all communication about me or business with him. Anything personal is up to you. Gracias. He says, yeah, all communication will cut off with him from me. I ride with you, period. And she responds, oh, never mind. It wasn't stolen. Apparently, I've been paying for Mary flights. But everything else still stands. Thanks again. Not sure why he wanted to provide this, but if he goes live, we'll find out. Now, here are the receipts that Ace dropped. This is recordings of him and Keita's conversation. Keita also says that she recorded the entire thing. So let's just sit back and see what happens, because we still haven't seen the receipts from Keita. She has a lot more to go. So be patient, y'all.
You keep making promises. So we're going to do the $300,000 NDA. I'm going to sign it today. I'm going to get wired the money today. The agreement will say by 5:30 this will all be done. I will show you proof of me. Stop playing with me. Enough talking. I'm about to take a shower now. And I have to call Daniel.
Hey, can I ask you
Think about that, and let's have another conversation.
Can I ask
and
you
if that conversation doesn't go the way Daniel needs it to go, about what me and you agreed, then I'm never speaking to you again, because I'm tired of it. I need to create my content so I can work. Some of us don't have all this money that we can go around and make lives and go to basketball games and do all this and ha ha ha. Some of us have to just feed our children. So I'm gonna either work, or we gonna work, or I'ma work. You decide. And I'm not saying I need to wire.
Mary.
Sign the NDA. Yes.
Mary.
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Hey, Mary, 5 minutes because you work for me. Because you work for me.
All right.
5 minutes with this one.
Go ahead.
All right. Look, maybe just have her call me back at 1. I don't know. We right. You know what I'm saying? We right there. We literally are right here.
So can you
If this deal don't go through by 5:30, it's no deal. That's what I'm telling you. I'm tired of this. I'm not gonna give you 80 days. Sue me in court. Let's go to court. And I'm gonna blog the whole fucking goddamn experience, just like I'm blogging this one. Go ahead. Play with me. I'm gonna get that wire today.
Nope.
Or we have no
we
deal.
solve this by
I stayed up
5:30.
until midnight last night. I'm tired. My back hurts. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I need to work. But I'm still fucking around with your bitch ass. Now, I said we were friends, but we ain't that goddamn close until we make a motherfucking deal. So make it, nigga, and make the right one.
Let's just make the deal, Ace, and we can move forward, and you can get squared away, and we can get squared away, and everything can be finished. Do you think you can solve it by 5:30?
Mary. We got a long way to 5:30. I've been working on this all morning. Since we are talking. Hold on, Keita. Let me.
And less time talking to me.
So look, just call me back.
I gotta do my Patreon.
Call me back at 1. Call me back at 1. All right, call me back. You text me about Kel possibly stealing or taking $13,000 from you.
Right.
I want you to read what I said to you.
I know what you said. I remember that conversation verbatim.
You said Kel stole that from me. I said I ride for you. Period. When you came back and said, "Oh, never mind, it wasn't stolen." Apparently, I've been paying for Mary's flights. That lined up with why Kel asked for it from me. It made I'm like, cool.
No, it makes sense. And I just would never have agreed to that. So I was really upset, but I couldn't do anything. And that's what I'm going to tell them. Everybody's like, well, give her their money. I'm going to let them know that legally, apparently Mary I had to pay for her flights. I've never had to pay for her flights before, but I had to pay it this time. So I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. I didn't know you guys. I didn't know why, even if that's the case, why it was sent to somebody's personal bank account, which my lawyer said is a no-go.
No, so
especially when every bank account, everything has been.
I think Sunday night he was like, "Wait, just wait." He was like, "Please, just wait. Don't do anything. Just wait." Our lawyers were talking to each other, getting sticky, getting crazy. His lawyer's very disrespectful. My lawyer says on his lawyer's website, it says that he can only advise people. He can't even do litigation. So I bet we'll find out. Hey, Stefan, I can't wait to see you in, what is it, Ohio? What do we have to go, Ohio? So, because he's so cheap that he won't even pay for a real lawyer. So he's trying to get me on extortion. It's not extortion when I'm asking you to pay the people back what they deserve. You can use big numbers and scare people. Mandy about to be in his comments saying you loud. You can use big words and scare people, big numbers. She's trying to get 500,000. Yep, I can prove why. So for the ex, I was trying to get $100,000. Why, Nikita? Why? That's crazy. Okay, let me tell you why. When you cannot leave a man. When a man makes it difficult for you to leave him, whether it's financial because you work with him, or it's physical, mental, and emotional. How come all your exes have to move to different states to get away?
I'll be keeping up as much as I can. I'll catch you on the next one.